What up, Xlami420 here. Today I want to talk about something that I really just feel bad about, which is the state of The Boys so far. The new episode, season 5, episode 7, has been the worst episode of The Boys probably I've ever seen. Just because of how terrible they adapted the comics and trying to bring it to the show. It was terrible. Spoiler alert, Frenchie dies. The Deep also lives in that episode. The peak of human evolution keeps proving himself once again. He made it through us to the finale now, and I promise you, he's gonna be the one to kill Homelander. Anyways, the reason why this episode sucked is because, like I said, it does such a terrible job of trying to adapt the comics. The comics were shitty, gory, racist 80% of the time, and that was the fun part about it. Those are comics. Half of them are edgy, half of them are other shit. The thing is, they tried to adapt Frenchie's, like, his death in the comics, which was miles way better than what they did in the show. Where in the comics, another spoiler if you haven't read the comics, Kimiko, or the female, she doesn't get a name in the comics, and Frenchie are all killed. Well, not all of them are killed, but they're all killed by Butcher. But Frenchie and the female are killed in the building together. You know, Frenchie says his thing. Frenchie says "Jetaime" from the first. He basically said "I love you" from the first. He also says "No, Monkior, you saved me." Okay, I don't know what that is. Maybe that was a show thing. Maybe I missed it while I was watching it. But they tried doing the line from the comics. It just didn't translate it at all. And I think he even got his balls lasered off, so he died from inner bleeding or outer bleeding, whatever it's called, from his ball sack because Homelander lasered his nuts off because he was insecure or something. Listen, that is so stupid. What are they doing? I don't understand what they're doing. But those two kids from Gen V showed up. I'm really struggling to bring on their names. The Blood Girl and the Gender Girl from Gen V. Matter of fact, let me just search up their names. Marie Monroe and Jordan Lee. They come up and show up and do fucking nothing, by the way. They come up and go, Starlight, are you really kicking us off the team, dude? We're doing all this shit for you, but you're gonna kick us out, man? And Starlight's like, I forgot what Starlight said. I never catch anything she says. But, she did say something of importance, and then they left, never to be seen again, by the way. And this is episode 7. Ryan has not showed back up yet. This is his son, by the way. This is the main villain's son, Ryan, and he hasn't even showed up yet for no reason at all. He got his ass beat, and he doesn't want to show up for some reason. Anyways, the thing is that's really carrying the season so far is, come over here. The thing that's carrying The Boys so far is the peak Deep talks with the Deep. He's clearly been carrying the season so far. Every single scene, every single scene the Deep is in, I turn off the 2x speed and I put it on 0.5 speed, and I sit there and enjoy every single line that Chase Crawford delivers because the Deep is the man. Yes, it is fucked up that he killed Black Noir too, but again, if you saw my other video, he kinda had it coming. A fish holocaust is not cool, bro, V-Wade. I forgot to mention that Soldier Boy is taken out again, but by Homelander's own son this time, and he's put him back into the freezing, whatever the fuck it was. Which, sure, whatever, that's cool, I guess. You know, throw him back in the fucking fish tank for the 3rd time this show already. 4th, maybe. But I do have speculation, and hold on, before I go into this rant about what I think what happened in the family and how they could possibly fix it. I had to finish talking about the episode. What else happened? Oh, those two villains, Dog Knot and the cat lady, showed up, and they got their shit pounded in by a Starlight. Proved that she wasn't a fraud. You know, she handled Dog Knot all by herself. The powerful villain, that's Dog Knot. And I don't know, MM was able to handle the cat lady. I also forgot to mention that Negan does show up again. Okay, so now this section of the video is going to be me going over what could possibly happen to the valley and how they could fix it in 1 hour to get the fans all back on their side. Now, I was in the writer's room once in my life for the boys. I hung out with Eric Kripke for a bit. You know, little bro was cool. Eric Kripke, you watching this video? What up, man? How's Janet doing? Anyways, the way they could fix this is that bring back Frenchie, redo their deaths all over again, because they fucked up terribly the first time. I don't think any people have been saying that complaint, but Frenchie's death was so shitty in the show compared to the comics. It's so annoying. And him literally saying the Jid timing thing has zero impact if him and Female are not dying together. It's just Frenchie dying and Kimiko's holding him in her arms or something. It's stupid. Rewrite that completely over. Bring Frenchie back from the grave. What's the actor's name? Frenchie. Bring Tamar Capone. Bring that goofball back. I think he's a Jew. Hebrew. I'm not gonna say anything about that. Tamar Capone, bring him back. Just for a little bit. And bring them all together. Frenchie and Kimiko, and they all die, similar to the comics. I don't care how they do it. Just fix his death scene, because I was sitting there with a straight face the whole time. I didn't feel any emotion or anything because they fucked up with Frenchie's death scene. And 0 out of 10, 0 out of 10, bad. But I don't know if they're gonna kill MM, but I think the way I would kill him, because eventually all the boys are gonna die except for Hughie. And yeah, except for Hughie. But if they have to kill MM, they should do it the same way in the comics. Butcher turns on all of them, and have it be that Butcher turns on them, and he goes, I have to kill all the soups. No, oi, I have to kill all the soups, mate. And just something like that. Anyways, bring Ryan and Soldier Boy back, I think, and they kill Homelander. That's it.